I seen what happened in the first episode, how we got the team and all that. First W, great game.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Leading the opposite sideline, Ravens head coach Jesse Mittner. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in year 9, no surprises here, partner. It is the two-time MVP Lamar Jackson.
One thing that's pretty cool is I actually got to call Lamar's very first game as a starter at Louisville versus Florida State, and from the first snap, Kate, you just saw a speed different than anybody else I'd ever seen play the position. He may not be as fast as he was then in college, but he still is electric. And man, can he make plays that very few others can.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 24 carries, going for over 130 yards. Throwing on second, Lamar. His first throw is an interception. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. How quickly things can change, Sean, from kickoff to now. Already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. Bringing them out, the Rookie of the Year runner-up from last season. Here is Tyler Shuck.
Okay, it is really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game, and he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they left grip. Tyler's got a lot of it.
Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. To throw, Shuck. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Rattler to the air now. That one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
So the Saints are going to kick a field goal here on 4th down. The Irishman, Charlie Smith, on for the attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's wiped from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger. Stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can be the big gains of next week.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Saints offense headed back to work, Brock. Let's take a look at their offensive coordinator there, Doug Nussmeier. And it's a chance for Nussmeier to face the team who picked him in the 4th round back in that 1994 draft. Spent 4 seasons with these Saints. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 18 carries, 110 yards and a score. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. INNNN again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Rattler setting the throw. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. As the Ravens get back to the field, let's take a look at Brandon Staley, the Saints defensive coordinator. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This is year 2 for Staley now with the Saints after he spent the previous 5 years out west with the 49ers, Rams, and most notably those 3 years as head coach of the Chargers.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again.
What is going
That's
on,
Blackman.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got with picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running with INNNN here out of the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Rattler. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and short. Rattler. It's complete. This is Olave. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trying to run it in. INNNN. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He was taken down.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Motion a receiver left.
at the 7-yard line.
Another for INNNN. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. Now Rattler. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Smith able to put it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. Reed now to kick this one away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm. He started game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Tyreek Hill, incomplete. He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Out of the gun and give it to Hill. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Hayden Ellis.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now it's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he needed just a little bit more. Didn't need that most of it. But the stop was made in time, so it is 4th down.
Yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him out for the first. This drive is going to continue.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. He's not going to be denied. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
15 more yards. And the Baltimore first down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. From the pistol, Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Running for it. Here's Henry. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First down and goal to go.
A design run. Jackson keeping it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kristen Miller on the stop. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Lamar. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
A 20-yard attempt.
Whoop, knocks it through. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints come marching onto the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Achane to the right. They drop him after it looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that is going to be first down Saints. We've set it down from 37.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Saints.
Now Rattler on the play fake.
Oh, wow.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown New Orleans.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Smith's point after is good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
13. Ravens 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running once more with Henry. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another run for Henry. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
First down, Henry's the running back. Coming off his 4th carry of this drive.
First down. First and 10.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Now here's Lamar. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. The line and set. Here we go. First down. Now Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Baltimore, first down.
I'll dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Emerson. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
3rd and 1.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after by Luke is up and good. And they trail by 3. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Here's Shuck on second down. To the right side, cut by Olave. There's the stop for 22 yards given up before it. And it's going to be first down New Orleans.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Shuck's going to throw here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And a good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Shuck on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
Back to throw. Shuck. Nice gain left side. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
21 yards. First down, Saints.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. He's going to be hauled down a few yards short of that first down marker, and also just beyond that, the goal line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break. Smith able to put it through. So a one-possession game, Brock. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. To throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Tavius Robinson on the coverage.
Shuck. This is complete to Olave. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is going to be first down Saints.
First down, New Orleans.
They pitch it to Etienne. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
28-yard gain. And the Saints first down.
On the keeper, here's Shuck. Defense gets to him, makes the stop, but not before he gets 13 on that carry. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Zone read, they hand it to Etienne. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Told you at the call. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. And he's got it in close. And in. Touchdown Saints. Jordan Tyson, his third of the year. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Reed now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They'll pitch it to Henry. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Thomas.
Bro, ain't no fucking.
And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. So you are really hung out to dry defensively when you're starting in the red zone, right, Brock? So nice to see him get an early win there on 1st down.
That's right, they call it sudden change, and defensively you want a sudden stop.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's how he do it. Look at her knee in her toe.
Chuck. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's gotten the 1st down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Keeping it on this 1st down read. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Brian Brzee making that stop. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Lamar. Taken in by Hill, right side. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A draw now. This is Henry. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Henry on the option. They aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Lamar back to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes.
Look at
Oh no, they get him yet again. Kenny Moore with the pin. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT in the
yes, bro. Yes.
First and 10 now from the 46. Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. This drive's quickly heading in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw.
You know, you gotta see the other shit like that, and the nigga falls to the ground catching the ball off of pass and almost to the goal. Only know we're in the session. Y'all have to come in the damn team, bro. All right, bro.
Jackson looking to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets in the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive.
No, he's not no addict. He just starting to like to smoke.
And dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They run. Here's Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about going. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Hill now from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
A couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign. We're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up 3rd down.
Is he going to help him not be broke?
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Jackson to throw it. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar
No, those dumbass left the house. I ain't come over here. I thought it was going to
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lamar. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. And the rookie for Georgia gets his first. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season.